What's up, guys? Josh Vogel here, and if you are offended by assault rifles, or if you use the term assault rifle, this video is probably not for you, so carry on and have a nice day. What's up, everybody out who actually cares to stick around and watch this video? I hope you guys are doing well. I'm bringing you a fractured leg training video today. So quick backstory, I fractured my ankle playing with my dog that I just adopted a few weeks ago. I was out playing with his ball. I jumped in the air to catch the ball maybe 4 inches off the ground. And because I'm not an athlete by any sense, I landed, heard a pop, fell to the ground, wanted to cry, and my ankle was swollen within seconds, and I could not walk. Went to the orthopedic. Turns out I fractured it in 2 different spots, as well as had a very severe sprain. So now I'm here in this boot. I'm not allowed to leg press or squat or do any sort of direct pressure on the ankle exercises. So as you can see, I am doing only machines that are kind of boring. However, if you do them right, they suck still. As you can see here, I'm doing leg curls seated, or seated leg curl as most people call them, and I don't know why I just said it like that, but really pushing myself to failure here. Using a spot, I'm having Bryce here spot me. It is a hard exercise, and there is no pain, in my opinion, like a proper leg curl set push to failure. It is just a very deep, painful feeling, as this exercise allows you to get that hamstring fully shortened, and when you get any muscle fully shortened, it sucks. And having someone really push you past those reps where you can't do them on your own and really controlling those negatives, it is very hard and very challenging. So if you want to do them right, make sure that you are locked down into that pad, you're pushing your quads up so you're not moving, and you're trying to get that pad as far underneath you as possible and really squeezing and then really controlling that negative. After seated leg curls, I went into single leg lying leg curls. Same thing, you want to make sure that you're not moving around all over the place here. It's very important to keep your hips locked down and you're pushing that quad into the pad to try to prevent as much movement of your body as possible. The more you move, the less likely you are to keep tension on the hamstring, which is what you really want, because if you're not training your hamstrings, then why do an exercise designed for hamstrings? And a lot of people, they start to feel their lower backs come into play when doing these. Really make sure that your core is tight and that you're not actually hyperextending your spinal erectors, causing them to overwork and get pumped and make the exercise suck for no reason. It should suck because it's a leg curl, not because your lower back's killing you. After single leg, I went into one top set of dual or just regular lying leg curls, whatever you want to call them. And I went up to a top set here. This is an intensity technique I learned, and I thoroughly enjoy doing this just to push extra volume and get myself to failure. I start off by doing as many full reps as possible, maybe 1 or 2 partials in there when I can't get it up to the top anymore, at about an 80% weight of, I'd say like a 6 rep max-ish or so. And then I actually up the weight, so I move it down 1 plate, I go partials to failure, then I up the weight 1 more time and go partial after a small rest, then go partials to failure again. This is something I really like to do for triceps, hamstrings, and I actually have done it for chest, although with chest my shoulders kind of start to get into play a lot because my chest just gets worn out. But with triceps and hamstrings, I really enjoy doing it for there, especially with skull crushers. I think I've posted them in a video before. So if you want to give those a shot, it's something awesome to throw in, and you will come crying to me afterwards. So if you do give it a shot, let me know how it feels. Here I went into some hip abduction. I always get these confused. I can never for the life of me remember adduction, abduction. I get confused, to be honest. I'm a human, sorry, but I'm doing some hip abduction here, and they suck. I haven't done these in a long time, so the day after I was hurting in places I haven't hurt in a very long time. But since I'm not squatting, I'm not getting any sort of abduction work because my abductors do turn on when I squat, and they work pretty well there. So I'm just trying to target as much of my legs as possible to prevent any atrophy that I can. So I just did some basic sets there, not really pushing it too crazy. Like I said, I haven't done them in a while. I was not trying to have my legs completely fall off my body. Then I went into some leg extensions. Since this is the only isolated quad work I can do, actually quad exercise I could do, I wanted to push this one pretty far to failure too. So I did a pretty massive drop set here. One of the cues, a lot of people ask me about legs. If you're doing leg extensions and you want a great cue here, Think about if there's a fist between your knees and you're trying to squeeze your knees together to keep that fist in place. This makes your knees point straight up to the ceiling and allows no rotation, which is going to be better for your joint as well as better for getting a quad contraction. Keep your feet pointed up, so you're going to be thinking about pulling your toes back towards your shoulders and squeezing as hard as you can every single rep. At the top, at the bottom, at no point do your quads kind of go soft. You are always in control of the weight, so make sure you're controlling that damn weight. That's kind of my tips, and this is the video, guys. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them in the box below, and I will be bringing you more content very soon. I promise, I promise, I promise. So once again, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.